Hi, my name is Mike Conley. I'm the owner of Property Management here in Fremont. And we're going to take a couple minutes to talk about what it's like to possibly buy, or if you already own, a rental home in the city of Hayward. And there's definitely some pros and cons. Let's talk about the pros first. Number one, your cap rate is going to be higher in Hayward than in many other East Bay cities. And that's because you're able to buy a home 20, 30, 40% less than you would a home in other East Bay towns like Fremont or Newark or Union City, and yet the rent that you're able to get for that home is very close to the rents that they're getting in those other cities. So lower priced home, almost the same rent, maybe 5 or 10% lower, equals an excellent cap rate. So that's a real pro for from an investment standpoint. Then the second pro with Hayward is its location. It is truly the heart of the East Bay. It's close to the bridges, it's close to 880. Silicon Valley is inching northward, so it's becoming more attractive to commute into the valley. It's got a couple of colleges, your BART stations, close to the airport. It really is an ideal location, and that bodes well from an investment standpoint. And then pro number three, the current and growing mix of economic development. Hayward is just exploding in terms of attracting companies to come in and open up shop. You've got companies like Berkeley Farms and Pepsi, all with hundreds and hundreds of employees. Kaiser is centered there. You've got the colleges, Southland Mall. So you've got a city wide open to economic growth. And that creates a lot of diversity and can only bode well for investors in the city of Hayward. Now you look at some of the cons in the city. Number one, the appreciation is lower in Hayward than in many neighboring cities. I don't think any town in the East Bay got crushed during the recession like Hayward. And it's rebounded, but definitely the appreciation is lower in that town than in other East Bay cities. Con number two are your school rankings. Your school rankings in Hayward are, on a scale of 1 to 10, about a 3 to a 4. They're much lower than the state average, and you just can't get around the fact that the schools are subpar. So that has to be taken into consideration from an investment standpoint. Definitely has to hinder appreciation. Con number three is the crime rate. The property crime rate in Hayward is about 20% higher than the state average. So that's a con for sure. And then finally, you have rent control in Hayward. Now this rent control is only for properties 5 units or more. So anything under 5 units, you don't have a limit on the percentage increase that you can give a tenant in rent. However, for any rental in Hayward, when it comes to asking a tenant to vacate, you need to give them a specific reason. You only have a short list to draw from. So it's not a deal breaker, the rent control in the city, but it is something that you have to carefully navigate. So all in all, I would give the city of Hayward a solid B from an investment standpoint. It's very good. Now, I only manage real estate. I don't help owners buy, sell, do 1031 exchanges. However, my brother Tom is the person you want to talk to for the city of Hayward. He owns himself a number of rental properties in this city. He's very familiar with all the neighborhoods. He's the person you want to speak with. Give me a call. I'll put you in touch with Tom. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.